Hello YouTube, it's me again, and in today's video, I'm joining Team Project Pan. Okay, so it's probably been a long time coming, but it was only within like the last month or so that I realized that Team Project Pan is actually basically the same thing that I'm doing. And what that is it is a full face rolling project pan. So once I figured that out, I went over to their introduction video where you can find the, they've got basically a spreadsheet for you. But what I did was I took it and I wrote it down in my beauty bullet journal essentially. And then sort of went back through my make updates for this year and just updated everything. So this is kind of like a review from the past and then updates from what's going on now. I still have the products with me, so I will show those to you. At least the ones that I'm still working on. Got them here. And I'm just going to go through the categories. Okay, so with primer, I previously used up the green LA Colors primer. These are the color correcting primers. I'm still working on the smoothing face primer color correcting in cool pink. It brightens the complexion. These I went through the other one within a couple of months. So this one will probably be a couple of months itself, and then I've got one more. So that's where I'm at with my face primer. I'm on my second one out of the three I do have. Not intending to purchase more face primers, though I do want to try an e.l.f. one. But yeah, once this one and the next one are done, I'll be out of face primers, which is fine. I'm still working on the Rimmel Clean Finish foundation, although I am quite further along. As you can see, I'm like maybe got a third left, because I think that's closer to 2/3, because more than half. I'm guessing it'll take me a couple more months to use the rest of this foundation, because this is the end of March, beginning of April, and it took me 3 months to use 2/3 of it, so 2 more months seems reasonable. I have not been using the concealer I picked, because I've only got one concealer that I've been kinda sorta working on, and I probably will kinda sorta work on it again, but it is the Cadet Color Wave Camouflage Kit. As you can see, I used this one up last year as a eye primer. I've got the pink one here that I've got pan on, the green one at the bottom, and then the skin tone one at the top. I don't like using concealer. I don't know why I have the concealer I already have. So I use it a lot as eye primer. And there are a couple of things I want to try with this pink one. So you'll possibly see that throughout the year in other videos. And I might again use it as eye primer, because that seemed to work pretty well, but it takes me a while to use it as eye primer. But no progress. I haven't been using it. That's just the way it is. Powder. I think I have mentioned this before, but this is the Rimmel Stay Matte powder. I've been using it a little more recently to set my foundation over my forehead and nose, because I noticed that it comes, that's where my foundation tends to fade the quickest. I have used enough to take the design off the top, and I'm not sure how deep the pan is, but I took the design off the top, so that's progress, right? Setting sprays. As you know, I have finished up the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray, which I used up in the last Reverse Rouge video that I posted. And I've got the big size. This is the large size, the 4.1 fluid ounce size of Makeup Mist and Set for e.l.f. I am right here with it. Use it every day. I've tried other ones. I tried the NYX one, and I've tried the Wet n Wild one. The Wet n Wild one was too wet, and even the large size of this is still less expensive than the NYX one. So I'm probably just going to go ahead with this from now on. And as it's my only setting spray, it's the only one I got in the project. Bronzer and contour. Now my bronzer and contour is kind of weird, because you guys will probably already know this, that I use this dark face powder, which works fairly okay as a bronzer. I mean, it's a little bit orange, but I use it as the crease shade in my eyeshadow looks. I don't specifically have this on today. I don't think I have any of these products on today because I was just playing with my makeup earlier. And I don't intend to finish this year. I mean, the pan it's got already was like the result of a year of use. So the only thing I expect to do with this is hit more pan with it, essentially. Because at the moment it's kind of, I'd miss it if I used it up, because it's almost the perfect crease shade for me. I don't have a blush in here, and that's because I'm using a blush in the makeup palette I'm using, and I've got that in a different category. So I don't have a single blush that I'm using. I do have a highlight that I'm using though, and you'll guys remember this because this thing just goes on forever. Oh, excuse me. It is the Makeup Academy Undress Your Skin Highlighter in Pink Shimmer, and as you can see it's very shimmery. It's a baked product, and I do have pan on it. I have been working on this side here. It's been flattening out a bit. I have been using it as a face highlight. I do occasionally use it as an inner corner highlight, but I have been working on an eyeshadow for that, so it's been just going on as a face highlight. So I have an eye primer cream product. You guys have also seen this. This is the one I've been using. It is my Wet n Wild Fergie eye primer. I cut it in half a while ago, and I'm going to try and show you how much is left in the bottom of the tube. I don't need a lot of this. I probably use a little bit too much as it is. And it is quite a thick eye primer. I don't know if that's because of the age or that was the actual product, but that is what I've got left. I'm hoping in another month that will be gone, and that maybe I can switch to my concealer, or I've got another eyeshadow primer in here that I want to use up as well. Okay, so now we've come to the eyeshadow slash palette category, and I will show you the eyeshadow palette. I've actually got two in here that I've been concentrating on. And again, this is one that's fairly recognizable. It's my broken palette that I've been working on for the last couple of years. I probably should. This year I am trying to completely finish it. So I've been working on this black eyeshadow at the minute. I put it on and then I layer a silver eyeshadow from the next palette over top of it. And it turns out something like what I've got on my eyes right now, though this isn't that. This is something else, as I said before. I've also been using this gold shade on and off as an inner corner highlight. And I really like it as an inner corner highlight. I use it as a lid shade sometimes, but not so much. The other four shadows I have not been working on. I've been waiting until these two that I've hit massive pan on are gone. And then I'll probably come over here to this one and work through this one. That's the plan anyway. But while working on that, I've been trying to incorporate things from this palette. This is the little Sephora mini palette. And I'll start by showing you the eyeshadows. Okay, so let's see, there. That one at the bottom there is the silver eyeshadow, and as you can see, I've hit side pan, fairly decent size pan. I've got a little bit in that corner yet, but that's where I've been dabbing my brush. I've been using this to layer over top of that black shadow I just showed you, and as the inner corner highlight. And then I've got these three shadows left as well. So I've been trying to pan this as well as the other eyeshadow palette. And I've made some progress on this past month, and I'm really itching to show you. And that is because this was the lip palette. And as you can see, they're completely gone. They're reflecting the light very well, those empty pans. So I finished the last shade. It was this one here in the corner, was the darkest one, almost like this, but a little bit sheerer. So really proud of myself for finishing off that layer of this palette. And then this is partly why I don't have a blush in this project, but I've been blending out my crease shade with this blush. I've tried it as a highlighter. I'm trying to find a way where it's not completely... Anyway, it's a very, very natural blush. I actually did have this on my eyes today. I blend out my crease color with it because it's kind of shimmery, but it's not light enough to be a highlight for me. It's not dark enough to be a blush. So I've been using it as that, and I've hit a pretty decent amount of pan on it. I do have this blush, which I'm almost ready to get started on. I have said that I will depot it once I use up the rest of this palette, and that is coming sooner than I thought, especially since now I've hit pan on this guy. So there is that little palette. I'm really proud of the progress that I've made on that one. I do not have anything for the liquid gel liner category because I haven't been using the few pieces of liquid eyeliner or gel eyeliner. If I did, it would completely mess up the eyeshadow looks that I've been working on. So I'm just not doing that. Maybe I'll add one later. I don't know. I am working on an eye pencil though, and that is the Wet n Wild Color Icon pencil in white. I do not have a progress for this. I do sharpen it every other time. In fact, I probably need to sharpen it again. I use it on my inner waterline. You guys have seen me do this in past make updates. And that is the one I've been working on. Mascara. I'm actually coming to the end of my mascara. And I did not bring the ones I'm using next because these are done at the end of March, which is probably before this video went up. So I'm going to try and remember to show you guys what mascaras I picked for the next installment. But so, anyway, these are the Hard Candy 1000 Lashes Fiberized Lash Weave Primer. That's this one. And then this is the Hard Candy 1000 Lashes Fiberized Lash Weave Mascara in Midnight Black. And maybe I'll add an addendum at the end of this as to the new mascaras that I picked because I completely forgot to grab them. But anyway, there's those. The other mascara I'm working on is the LA Colors HD Waterproof Mascara. And this is just in very black. This is what I use my lower lash line. This was brand new, so it's still going strong. The other two are not brand new. They've been around a while, so that's why they're done. So this one's going to hang out with me for a while. I currently do not have a brow color, but I do have a brow setting product, which is on its last legs too. This is the LA Colors Brow Tint in Dark Brown. As you can see, it's just a little guy. I've been working on it most of the year, so yeah, it's almost done. I expect that the next time I do this update, he will be gone, and I will be back to this guy, which is the Ardell Brow Building Fiber Gel in Soft Black. This guy's almost the size of a full-size mascara, so he'll take a while. Okay, next, lip liner. This is another thing you guys have been seeing. This is the Wet n Wild Color Icon lip liner in the shade Willow. This is a very natural lip liner on me. It matches my lip color pretty well. I mean, it's a little darker, but you can't tell the difference. I've got it on underneath this to kind of keep this dark lipstick in line. So there you go. Okay, and I did combine some of the lipstick categories because they have liquid lipstick and lipstick separate, and I just combined them. I'm not working on any currently. I am working on a lip stain though, and I think that's one I added. I combined the two, lipstick and liquid lipstick, and then added a lip stain because I am working on one, which is also on its last legs. And this is the CoverGirl Outlast Lip Stain in Wild Berry Wink. It's still kind of wet sometimes. It's still kind of not wet sometimes. I put it on underneath everything so that when like my lip gloss leaves or it gives a little more color to my lip gloss, then I've still got something there. And my lip gloss is on my last legs. It is the Bon Bons Lip Gloss Lip Juicer in Sugar Cookie. I'm going to try and show you this to see how see-through the thing is. But basically I have to push the product, or here I'm not even showing you, push the product all the way up to the end and then I get some out of it. So this will probably be done by the next update, and I'll have another lip gloss or lip product to show you. I haven't decided if I'm doing another lip gloss or a lipstick yet, but I will be making that decision fairly soon. Lip balm. Okay. I haven't been showing this to you guys because I keep this on my nightstand and it wasn't really part of my makeup collection. I concern it as more skincare than makeup, but they have it in here, so I'll show you the two I've been using. I previously used up a Carmex moisturizing lip balm this year. I do remember doing that. I think that was also in my last Reverse Rouge update, so I'm going to try and make sure to link that down below for everybody. So the next one I went to is the Nivea Pure and Natural Milk and Honey lip balm, and I've been using that for a little while. And that's where it is. But then I went and found one of my EOS lip balms, and two of them were very much expired. They were thick, waxy, and they smelled. But this one's still okay, so I decided to keep going with this one. This is the pink one, and I'm not sure what it was. So I think the two that went on me were Summer Fruit and Strawberry, and I'm not sure what this one is. Anyway, it still smells nice. No, not strawberry. Mint? Maybe this one's the strawberry. I think it was Summer Fruit and Mint went, and then this one might be strawberry. No, this is the Summer Fruit. The strawberry and the mint ones went. Sorry, I'm all over the place. So this one's better for carrying around with me in my pocket, because this one doesn't fit so well, so this one stays on my nightstand, and this one comes with me when I go somewhere. But they both sit over here on my nightstand. Okay, and then the rest of this, the non-makeup part of it, I actually do in my Project 5 pan. So my Project 5 pan is now going to be part of Team Project Pan. And I still want to keep them separate because one's makeup and one's non-makeup, and that makes sense to me. And I know there's a lot of people that want to watch the makeup ones, and a lot of people who want to watch the other ones but don't want to watch them both. So I'm just going to leave it at that. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.